Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as... This is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is one of the monuments to the history of our game, especially, of course, the Scottish game. It is Celtic Park, Glasgow. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne. One thing he excels at is cutting inside from that left wing, Peter, to take a shot with his right. He's far from a one-trick pony, though, and he's really good at varying his game depending on how the opposition are shaping up. Usually, he finds space, and he does something very good with it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Milik is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lozano. Milik. Meret deals with it effortlessly. Insigne drives it forward. Milik. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's a throw. Alan battles to win it back. Napoli get it back again. In with the challenge. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Malqui tries to get it forward quickly. Milik. Lozano.
Napoli have been making some good inroads down the right. Lozano really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Lorenzo Insigne has some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to...
Mertens has got himself a free kick. Zielinski. Allen. Malqui gets it back. Oh, that's a waste. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gulam looking to get on the end of this. Defend, and they've been caught out here. Gulam gets flagged offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Mertens. Lorenzo Insigne. A really good feat. Gulam looking to run onto it. And it's played forward. Allen. Coaxed through there. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lorenzo Insigne. Fauzi Ghulam. Keeper's ball. Lorenzo Insigne. Forward it goes. Shapes to shoot! And here, Mertens has a shot!
Mertens really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zielinski. Now it's Mertens. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
Napoli really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Napoli head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half.
Napoli playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Insigne floats one over. Fabian Ruiz. And it's been taken straight back. Malqui. Zielinski. Lorenzo Insigne. Allen. Hoists it high.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mertens is onto it and can take it up. It's Insigne! Allen needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper...
Milik! Mighty close.
Milik nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Malqui goes looking. Lozano. He could be in here. Hits one! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Mertens. That intervention was very necessary. Fabian Ruiz gets his foot in there. Malqui, and it's got through. Lozano.
Napoli clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Milik pings it out wide. Fauzi Ghulam, he's got options out wide. Played back in. How about a shot? Alan! A real chance and a real let-off. Maximovic. And here's Mertens. Lorenzo Insigne. Mertens. Oh, Ren, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Insigne. Ghulam plays it forward.
Napoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries a shot! Fabian Ruiz. Milik. Oh, and Milik! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day!
Napoli are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Napoli take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
The message is clear, none shall pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Meret gets it upfield. And there goes the final whistle. Napoli, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So it's down to business here. Lozano. And Milik! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Milik puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Insigne. Decent progress down the left. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Manolas. Allen. Malqui. And it's Mertens. Well positioned to make that interception. He could be in here. Alan! Goal!
What that's a start. And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Allen. Lozano. Big chance! This could fall anywhere. Zielinski. Fabian Ruiz plays it forward. Lozano! Cajon. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Milik. Meret can pick that up. Lorenzo Insigne. Lozano breaks on here. Now it's Insigne. Has a goal! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Now it's Mertens. He's off on a marauding run. Lorenzo Insigne has a hit! Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Malqui tries to get it forward quickly. Milik. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Lozano, chance! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. Napoli tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Zielinski gets wrestled off the ball. Out to the right. Milik. Alan plays a clever pass. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Manolas. Pusai. Gulam drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Manolas positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Mertens. Zielinski. And he's cut it out. Alan spreads it towards the left. Played into space out wide. Maximovic. Mertens. And It's Mertens. Mertens plays it long. There's the end of the first half. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's a...
Mertens has a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Busai. Done very well to intervene. Malqui, and it's played forward. Lozano gets it out to the wing. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Lorenzo Insigne. Malqui. Lozano. And Milik! That's just wide.
Napoli are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Maximovic goes looking. Milik. And here's Kaya Ilam with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Mertens. In towards... In with a header! In he goes again! No, it's wide.
Milik simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Lorenzo Insigne. Forward it goes. Milik. Kaya Chance. And that's been won straight back. Busai not easily shrugged off the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Away from immediate danger. And it's Mario Rui. And that has put paid to that. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Lorenzo Insigne. Lovely feet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Milik. It's come loose. Looking to break out here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Insigne. Played out to the right. Lozano. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's Mertens. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And help's available out wide. Lozano. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position.
Tries a shot! Zielinski. Kajhon plays it forward. Mertens. That's really nice. Now, what next? Out to the left it goes. Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lorenzo Insigne. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hit into the middle. Koulibaly with the clearance. Koulibaly tries to get it forward quickly. Lozano. Insigne, 2 goals to his name already. And here's Insigne. Lozano. And time is up. Napoli, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. And that gets things running. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Allen. Milik. Milik takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Kaya. Allen. He's got options out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. It'll be a throw-in. Allen. Lozano. Fabian Ruiz. Lorenzo Insigne. Fabian Ruiz. Lozano. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Milik. And it's Allen. Milik. Kaya. Lorenzo Insigne. Quarter of an hour played.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
And here's Mertens. Milik. And Milik sticks it away. And that's a throw-in. Allen.
There's a lot of movement up front,
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Hoists it forward. Lozano. Goulam. Goulam drives it forward. Milik. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Milik. Mertens. Mertens! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. And it's played forward. Milik. And the through ball is intercepted. He's through now, it has a hit! Goal! Napoli! And it's Napoli who take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Mertens. It's a loose ball. Fabian Ruiz goes looking right through the middle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Goulam. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. A real chance to break. Now it's Insigne. Kayahon. Milik.
It's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Going for goal! It's come loose. And the shot! There it is! Terrible error, duly punished. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Napoli need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Mertens. Mertens brings the ball forward. And it's Allen. Lozano. Lozano plays it forward. Koulibaly is there to heave it away. Goulam plays it out to the wing. Towering header! It's there! They've done it again! It's is incredible! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
This could... Hits one! Goal! Napoli! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Napoli get themselves into the lead. Great lead! Cleared away. Turns and goes back. Kaya-hon has a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Malqui. And it's Mertens. Lozano. Good take. It's Insigne! Just off target.
Lorenzo Insigne did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lorenzo Insigne. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to force his way through.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Real chance! And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Napoli took a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now, can he capitalise? And here's Kaya-hon. Lozano tries to get it forward quickly. Allen. That intervention was very necessary. Kaya-hon provides an outlet. Elmas. Alan drives it forward. Chance to break. He gets past his man. Lorenzo Insigne.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No, it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Up to meet it! It's come back out! And the follow-up! It's in! And what a climax we have here! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Napoli give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Malqui. Napoli need to hold on for a few more moments. And it's Mertens. Elmas. And here's Manolas. Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's left his man. Milik. He's in! And there goes the final whistle. Napoli winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.